every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar!
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar!
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of the 6 Red Snooker Championships. Host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the fans in attendance and to the fans around the world. Your referee from Iceland, Trikvi. Your player from Cyprus, Georgiou. From Pakistan, Ahsan Ramzan. Let the game begin.
Welcome back to Qatar!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF World Snooker Championship final of the 6 Red. It's a great honour and a pleasure to introduce to you Wayne Griffiths. Welcome, Wayne.
Thanks, Paul. Sure, we're in for a good final here. 2 players came through 2 tough semi-finals this morning. I'm sure they'll both be refreshed, and I think we're going to see a different match to the one we saw on the match table here in the semi-final with Ali and Ahsan. Michael, Georgiou being involved. We'll, I feel, definitely see more scoring here this afternoon than we did this morning. Michael are on already 8 breaks over 60 in this event. And with 6 reds, their maximum only being 75. That's probably a better stat than it sounds.
and your knowledge, Wayne, is much appreciated by Qatar Billiard Federation for helping me, and the IBSF as well. We really appreciate you coming into the commentary booth and giving me guidance and professional help. And we say thank you very much.
No, it's my pleasure. You guys are all looking after us all so well this week. The event has been a fantastic success, and it's a pleasure to be here with you.
So we saw this morning, this morning session, and you're absolutely right. We will see a different game, but there's one thing I've seen already, which we've seen it time and time again: the red and the pink. That's the saviour in this game, as well as the one on the left by the cushion. Why is that glued to the pink every break?
Basically what happens after the break-off shot, that red very rarely moves from where it is, and then the players are usually picking off the loose reds before they get to that one. If they get a chance during the break, they'll nudge it out, but it's so often, I guess 1 in 4 frames you'll see it stick there. As we're talking about that first frame there, Michael got in early. It's missed a red to the yellow pocket. It's given Ahsan his first chance of this match. And here now he's got 2 reds tied up. We'll certainly play to try to develop them now. Probably the one by the pink.
So that red will be the key red, but what an opening.
That's another reason why it sticks there. It's not a good cannon. However you hit that pink, it's not that easy to be on the red. I mean, he's hit a good 3/4 ball there, but he's still got a tough red, or no red actually, after the kiss. So that's why that red hangs about. They don't really want to kiss it out unless they have to. See Michael go for this red. No. Couldn't get past the red and back into safety for going for the pot, so he's played safe and he's played it very well.
He has left very high risk to the middle, but it has safety available as well. Now, we talked about training in the pool world, and Michael Georgiou is my training partner for 9-ball. So his ability in the 9-ball game will take a part here in the 6 red, and we'll discuss that later on. But that red closest to the pink will play a part. So where do you see the safety here? Is he trying to go in behind the brown and take the cut into
the angles are not easy to see. If he can clip this red thin and swing around like that, yeah, 3 cushions to get in behind the brown and yellow. He's a bit under pace, but the line was good. I mean, just didn't hit it quite hard enough. Let's see how Michael's feeling here now. Aggressive or tentative. Yeah, he's waiting for his chances, not chasing anything.
Before Michael came into the tournament, he did have 2 147s in practice, and he's been banging in centuries. So will we see, and you're right, with the break systems he's had with the tournament, we will see big breaks in this match, but the saviour shot so far, the key ball, is the pink. And he doesn't want to kiss it out.
And Michael's played good stuff here over the last week or two. And he got to the semi-final of the main IBSF 15 Reds event. He got to the final of the world team with Cyprus. And now here he is in the final of the 6 Reds, so probably the most consistent player all week. Maybe Ali aside.
Where's the white? Where is the white? And that will be disappointment for Michael. But there is a saviour ball. That blue as well. So he will need that points, but that 7 points.
And I think if he clears up the reds with colours, as long as he gets maybe a black and a blue, he won't need that pink. So you're right, it will be a key ball if Ahsan doesn't keep an eye on the score. He'll want to be thinking about getting over the line before the pink if he can. And he's just checking the scores now, I guess, to calculate that. So I'd be surprised if he doesn't play for the blue or black here.
Has he worked the maths out right?
Let's see. If he puts this 4-11. No, I think he's made an error there. He can only get 11 points in front now by the time he gets to the pink. So having taken the yellow, he's going to need that pink now.
So the saviour pink is the key ball. And congratulations to Hong Kong, China for an incredible event as well.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. We lost in the final of the main event. We won the world team event. We didn't do too well in the 6 Reds, losing in the quarterfinal, but overall, yeah, we're very pleased with our week's work here, and we've still got Moni's coming next week, or actually just arrived for the ladies' event, so we hope for a strong finish from her and the other girls that are with her as well. So still 6 points behind.
So that pink, now he knows it's cuttable down that cushion, because he did one in the morning session against Ali, so he knows it's cuttable.
The advantage for him, of course, is that he knows he can try to drop right behind it, so he doesn't need the black. So the fact that he doesn't need the black means he can get right behind that pink and just roll it into the pocket. And we said this morning that these pockets are not taking the balls with power, but if you can afford to play them slowly, then the pocket is a lot more welcoming. He's not played the cue ball exactly there, but it's worked out okay. I think he can still screw back to this bottom cushion or cut the blue in and go around. No, he's played it well. So this is what I'm saying, he couldn't be at that angle if he needs the black, but now he only needs the pink. He can play this pocket weight, give the pocket every chance to take the pink. And that's exactly what he's done to take the first frame.
Very well played, and it just goes to show the standard in 6 Red. The pink is safe, but all of a sudden that key ball and it's frame over, and Michael will look back at this and say, how did that happen? And it's all because he missed that red. And it just goes to show, when you come into the world final, the game has changed. But do not underestimate the ability of Michael Georgiou's potting. I have seen him, I did play him, it was best of 3, and he put away 2 centuries in front of me. I felt like the referee putting the balls on the table. That's how capable he is of breaking in with centuries. But Michael Georgiou is a
tremendous pool player as well. So this knowledge of playing pool will come in handy in 6 reds, and it's the same balance of anything can happen. And all the referees have done an incredible journey to be here on the 11th day. And of course, you mentioned it, Wayne, the World Ladies Championships very shortly, and I believe it starts. Is it starting tonight?
It is starting tonight, and I don't know if it's on the match table, but there's a great game tonight in a round robin between Oni, who's a former world champion, and current star from China, Bai Lu. So that's on at 7 o'clock tonight. That'll be a great game. That could be the final of the ladies.
Yeah, they did talk to me today to be here for the final, so I will put in maybe just a few frames due to the fact that I have to leave and go get my wife from the airport, so I will try and get a few frames in. So you can see that's a great safety shot, but the red is, again, I got a feeling the referee super glues that red to the pink because it hasn't moved from the break. We've seen that a few times, but it's moved now, so it wasn't. But that's an excellent shot. But he's left the red, Wayne.
Yes, I think he can see it, and he may be forced into going for it here because I can't see an obvious safety shot for him. If it's straight, he's just going to try and punch this in, hold it for the black. Test of queuing.
Michael will be disappointed. Has the occasion on the first couple frames affected him here? I'm not too sure, but he hasn't settled. It's very important, even though it's best of 11, to get in amongst the balls to tell your opponent you're here to win it. It is a very short race. We tend to do this in the pool world. We usually have best of 9 and even sometimes best of 5. So you have to be out the starter blocks and be ready. Even though that's quick matches for snooker in 6 red, we're here for a couple hours.
That was a tough pot with the screw back there. He was just trying to kiss that red next to his tip now on the way back to bring the white out further for the black, but he missed the kiss, but he's still alive.
He's
seen a lot of those shots missed thick. And look at that black turnover there. And he's played the white up into bulk for insurance. But again, he's going to have to take those chances if he wants to overcome this man this afternoon.
And congratulations to both players to reach the to the final, as well as the semi-finals was very difficult for both players. Michael coming through with a 5-4 victory. He put in a great performance. But yeah, did you see the cue? He was disappointed. And we've talked about this area before. The mental strain on the players, fatigue. And all of a sudden, I haven't seen that for a while. It's very hard to keep emotionals at bay. But has he come down too far? Because he doesn't want to move to 2 reds.
Yeah, he lost the white there. That red above the black would go into the left corner pocket as we look. It's comfortably, so he's overrun that by maybe 2 or 3 feet. And most importantly, he potted the blue, which still gives him control of the table. Control of the table is so important in 6 reds. So with that control, he can hopefully play a telling safety.
And Michael is no stranger to the TV arena. He'll use his experience. Yeah, he's caught that Vic, but where's the red? Knocked on the door. But how can Michael get past the black? That tells me that this red is on into the corner. Yes. And this is a good opportunity, Wayne.
Yeah, he played that well. He had to control the cannon off the second red. Anywhere up in that half of the table was his goal. And as you said, Paul, Michael has some pedigree. For the people that don't know him, he's well known in the snooker circles, of course, but former world under-21 champion 2007, which gave him his first 2 years on the main tour as a professional. A statistic he won't be too keen to share is that he didn't win one match in that 2 years on tour. And dropped off tour, went back to work, and got back on to the main tour again through Q School 2014. Then went on to become Cyprus's only ever winner of a ranking event when he won the shootout. I think it was in 2018. And then 2019, he was Cyprus's only player ever to reach the Crucible, beating Yan Bin Tao, the young Chinese player, in the final qualifying round, eventually losing out, I think, to Neil Robertson in his Crucible first round match. So he's not lacking in experience, and certainly not lacking in talent either. As I said, it's going to be a different match this afternoon. I think we were here for close on or longer than 3 hours this morning. This match will not be anything like that length, because Michael will score a lot heavier than the boys this morning. And it's Ahsan's job to keep him tight, hold on to his tail.
The knowledge you have just given the worldwide fans. Have you got a book? A notebook? That was incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to that. The knowledge. Ahsan took me out for dinner when he won the world title in 2021. And that was really nice of him.
Did he do the 147 in that event?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
And it was very emotional.
Fantastic achievement.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a young man, I think, who's lost both his parents.
Wow. Didn't know that.
And I think, you know, him playing snooker is a lot to do with his dad, a table they had at home when he was younger. So yeah, it'll be a very emotional and passionate young man who's fighting for this championship again.
Yeah, when I did the World Championships final of all the events, that was the ladies, the men's, the masters in 2021. I had time with him because he had all support, he had players, but he felt like he needed, how should I say, a stranger to like a holiday friend to communicate. And he said, Paul, can you come to dinner with me? I said, of course I can. And we went to this restaurant, and we were thrown away. Well, we were taken back. We couldn't believe it. they've just seen him become the champion of the world, and it was incredible. Everybody wanted a picture with him, and we having our dinner. I don't think we even finished our dinner because we were swamped by about 50, 60 people, and it was a special occasion because he won the world title, and everybody's watching him online and on TV. So yeah, it was a very special moment because he collapsed, by the way, on the floor, and because the exhaustion he went through to play Amir, and he come back. But yeah, it was an emotional time, and he was in tears. He just needed somebody to talk to, and he was explaining. Sometimes I don't listen, and he was explaining about his journey to be champion of the world, and it was very emotional. You're right. I'm sorry to hear he's lost his parents, to see his great success in life.
Yeah, Pakistan have a great pedigree in the IBSF World Championships. Past winners Mohammed Asif, Mohammed Youssef, and this young boy we're seeing here. Oh, I think he thought that was in. So close. But with Pakistan, unfortunately, they struggle with funding. And great players as they are, they've qualified many times to play on the professional tour, but they just can't find the sponsorship to get there. But it's great now to see Mohammed Asif is finally in the UK competing on the main tour, and let's hope for this young man that he can follow in his footsteps, and we'll see him winning more championships like this.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, this is going to get in behind the brown.
No, it's not just hitting the red. It's got to keep it safe. And once again, that pink and that red in every frame so far in the final. Is that reached?
Yes, plenty of pace.
Beautiful. So that red and the pink are once again glued together. And we'll be talking about the beginning of the game, middle of the game, and the end game. That side will come, the emotional side will come, the psychological side will come. It just doesn't happen like that, where like a Ferrari, or shall I say like a Formula 1 car going around the track. We've got to warm up to get to the finishing line. So there'll be lots of things happening in this match. I'm a great believer, Wayne, to explain, not straight in with the emotional side unless it happens. These things take time to build up. I've had one match where there was no emotion. They were both robots out there, and the game was over. Thank you very much. So you're going to get the experience of how I see it from a pool player's point of view, from a snooker player's point of view, and a professional coach. Wayne Griffiths, his knowledge is supreme to where we are. And what we do, I've surprised Wayne a couple of times of my thinking, and that's a beautiful shot, of how a pool player would play the shot. And that's important. We are trying to give the viewers a different aspect of what a pool player would do. You don't see many snooker players winning major world titles in the pool world, and you don't see major pool players winning world snooker titles, and there's a reason for that, and that is the ability of the game and understanding of the game. So you need an all-rounder, but you need something beyond to win those titles of the player's capability. But there are out there, there's a few of us out there. Mark Selby, who's won English 8-ball, as well as the world title obviously in snooker. But when it comes to the world 9-ball, it's such an emotional game. It's very hard to win. However, Michael Georgiou got to the top 32 in the Qatar Open, and he beat some amazing pool players on his journey.
think you might see more snooker players, managing to win games on the pool tour, because as you said earlier, the pool pockets are getting much tighter now. So the accuracy that a snooker cue action brings is starting to serve people well on the pool tour as well. For a long time, pool was dominated by Asia and America, but now Europe, with more of a technical approach, more similar to snooker with accurate potting, are really coming to the fore. So yeah, players like Michael Georgiou and other players, the transition from snooker to pool, I think the gap is getting smaller with these smaller pockets on the pool table. In the meantime, Michael, after that great long red, is building the score here, but this angle on the black not in his favour, I think, so he's going to have to come up with something here. Oh, that's a great effort. He's hit that so well. I mean, if this red goes, that's a great shot. No, it's not on it. He was down straight away there for the double, getting excited. He checked himself. That red tied up, he may still fancy it. No, he's erred on the side of caution. He's played a great white here. We call that a shark shot. Great white.
Oh, how did he hit that? Did he play for that?
I think he did, you know. Only he will know. I think I don't see he would be playing that red at that speed on the left hand side.
While they're playing the tactical safety battle, I won't ask you too many questions in this episode. Do you play 9-ball?
No, I'm responsible for pool and snooker in Hong Kong. Pool is certainly not my bag, although I've learned a lot more in the 13 years I've been in Hong Kong. I have a lot more respect for pool players at the top level. We tend to keep data of how many mistakes you can make in snooker. To be world class, probably 1.5, 1.6 mistakes per frame is good going in snooker, but in pool you're looking at 0.25 mistakes per rack. That basically means every 4 racks you play, you can only afford to make 1 mistake.
Wow.
So the level of concentration that you need in pool, because you can't afford to make any mistakes, the players will just run the table, and if it's win or break, you could be sitting down for half an hour without a shot.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, Michael in a bit of trouble here. 26 in front, but he's going to have to... Yeah, he's looking to catch that red a little bit thinner than that. He's hit it half ball now. A good chance, and looking at this matchup and how these players have played here over this last 10 days, these are the chances that Ahsan's really going to have to take this afternoon if he wants to be lifting this title at the end of it.
That's a big miss. And that could be the frame Michael's looking for. And we'll come back to that conversation as well later on in this match. Yeah, he can't believe it. Michael has a weak... Well, it wasn't easy. Michael tends to miss the easy ones. Not all the time, but now and again he misses the easy ones. And for him, and because he smiled, he knew that was an easy shot. And look at the crowd. There's support here from Pakistan. Let's see this young man try and get over the line.
You can see that left eye cueing there again with Ahsan. His cue all the way over under his left eye. It's not that unusual, but he is quite an extreme example of left eye cueing. Awkward bridge here, but you'd expect him to make it.
So the key ball, I don't see any key balls, to be fair. He's got plenty of points on the table.
Yeah, I guess
is that run out?
Green to brown and brown to blue will be the shots that decide this frame now. You want a good angle on the green here to get nice and close to the brown. He's not going to want to have too much distance between the white and the brown, because he's going to have to manage that tight pocket and get himself down for the blue. He's definitely gone into the driving seat on this frame now. Still needs to manage his work here. Two key shots coming up. That grip, you see the fingers moving there. It's quite a busy grip, even though that was a very gentle shot. Back three fingers on his right hand, moving quite a lot. There you can see it, very fluent cue action. Repeating it is the key. Repeating it under pressure, and more so. And doesn't matter what cue action you have, as long as you can repeat it under pressure consistently. Wrong side of the blue, so he's got to get round the table. That's not perfect. It's gonna stop and leave him in an awkward position.
And this pink is so important. He cannot afford to be 2-1 down. Will he get it? I don't think he will. I don't think he will. How did that knock on the door?
I thought that was going high as well, to be honest. Only the speed let it drop in, but because he almost missed it thin, he hasn't held the white quite as he wanted to. But he'll be happy to have this chance. Just a one black ball to win the game. Nope.
He's missed it. It's gone safe. A nice break. Look at the scores. It's all level. This black ball would determine who will take the lead. Can't afford a foul. How well did he play that, Wayne?
Yeah, he's played that very well. That's all you can ask is, don't worry about the cue ball. You've got to get that object ball safe. And there's case in point. He's hit that thin. Maybe the table has done him there with a little drift. I'm not sure. It looks easy on the TV, this, but I've seen a lot of these shots miss thick this week. I fancy him to get this. Yeah, thick again.
How did he miss that?
As I say, not quite as easy as it looked on the screen, maybe. Ahsan has a choice. Take on the black, play a thin cross double.
Now, we've seen this before in the morning session. Keeps cleaning his glasses. Is the AC playing a part to his glasses? Or are you right, Wayne?
I think it's an opportunity to gather himself, honestly.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Now you're reading my mind. I like it. You're understanding the way I think.
He's going to be taking this on. Oh, great shot. Could have gone either way, that frame in the end. Ahsan will be very glad to take it and take a 2-1 lead. Again, I do feel he has to take those close frames if he's going to compete this afternoon.
We're going to just take a commercial break, so join us very shortly. We'll be right back with you.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker
Well, welcome back to frame number 4. Been a bit of a nervy start for both players. Michael missing opportunities. And it's an honour to have a professional coach with me. Wayne Griffiths, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, I definitely think Ahsan will be the happier of the two. I know that might seem obvious with him being 2-1 in front, but what I've seen of Michael this week, he's been very fluent, scoring heavy. And he hasn't been bad so far, Michael, but he hasn't quite hit the levels that we've seen from him here over the last 10 days just yet. Given the competitor that he is, I'm sure he's not going to give Ahsan a easy run to the line. Although a good first red gives him a good chance in this frame. Good first early chance at least. The fact he's taking the yellow means already that he will need that last red stuck underneath the pink. But with that other red next to it, it'll be, if it goes, after he clears these 3 reds, if the bottom red goes to the right corner pocket, then it'll be a great chance to just dislodge that other red from underneath the pink. So already this is a very good chance here for Ahsan.
As you can see, he's come high enough to come. The way I look at this, and once again, that red and the pink are glued together. Is he taking the coming back? Yeah, he's coming back. You guys call it the screw back, we call it the drawback.
Yeah, he'll always play there for an option of 2 reds. He's just playing into an area there. He hasn't really decided which red he'll play on. He'll just come down and see which one suits him best when he sees where the white stops. Secret to break building in snooker is try to give yourself options. Don't be playing for one ball. If you can put the cue ball in an area that gives you 2 or 3 chances, that's the key to break building. Cueing and moving fluently, Ahsan. Having started well, he'll be feeling a lot better. We know he's won major tournaments before, so he's not frightened of the winning line. That's some way off yet. Here's the shot now where he's just going to need to leave the white low on this red so that he can bring the other red into play while potting it. Just wants to be just off straight. That looks pretty much perfect. Well, slightly too much angle maybe, but he's definitely going to disturb the second red here. Run through, pink or black. This might be the first frame I've seen today that's killed off in one visit. The fact that he took that yellow off the first red means that he will need this last red. Quite surprised to see him take the pink there. The black angle must have been against him, but he's thrown a lifeline to Michael here. And what I've seen this week, when you throw a lifeline to Michael, he tends to grab it with both hands. That's not as he played it. He's too thin on this brew. He may be okay. Hard again to see the exact angle, may have to take the pink.
Nicely done.
Yeah, no danger. But again, he's still not in prime position just yet.
How big is this frame for Ahsan to come back there? And Michael is showing a glimpse, only a glimpse, of what I know he can capable of doing. And always remember, and that's what I liked about your speech about the players' abilities of what they've done in their careers. I don't tend to mention that because I'm a great believer. Bring your game to the table. And now we are witnessing, and I'm starting to feel the game from Michael Georgiou. And this is what he's more than capable of doing. The focus and the determination is incredible. Look at that. I couldn't even have a cup of coffee with him at this stage. He is focused, knowing that this black to take it to 2 apiece. How amazing was that, Wayne? How difficult was that under tremendous pressure, knowing that Ahsan needed the pink to win that game and you had to run the table.
I think Michael would have done that many times in his career. He could have bowed out in the quarter-final in this tournament, actually, or the last 16. I'm not sure which it was. Last 16, yeah. He played a player from Hong Kong, China. He was 20 points or more behind on the last red in the deciding frame. And again, he run the table to win on the black, to win 5-4. As I say, if you give Michael chances, he will hurt you with them. And you see Ahsan had a perfect chance there to go 3-1. One lapse in concentration, missed the pink to the middle pocket. 2 minutes later, they're setting him up and it's 2 each.
And that's 6-ball for you. Now, we talked about snooker players coming to the pool world and pool players going to the snooker world. And talking about winning big competitions. I was put on a training program with Michael Georgiou to get him ready for the Qatar 9-ball Open, and that was an amazing journey. And what I'm explaining is his ability to play both games is incredible, and this will put him in good stead to get this title, because it's an emotional game and he will be ready for this. And the crowd is nicely building up for the final, and he's very good with a pool cue. He's just got a basic one, but look at this. That's what he does. He finds them in the maze of the reds.
Yeah, good pot. He obviously wasn't sure of making that tough pot, so he was making sure he ensured himself by putting the cue ball in bulk. Yeah, he won't be happy with that shot. No apparent danger, but sure he wouldn't have played it exactly that way.
Now, this is interesting. Yes, he has got a path to go past the black, but he has to be careful. doesn't go in off. That's what I'm saying, Wayne. It's a very fine cut. You've got to be careful.
On those shots where you're aiming across the ball for a thin cut, you have literally got to aim to miss it.
Wow.
To hit it almost. That's the feeling you have to get. So he's got his eye in with that one. I'd expect him now maybe to make a better stab of this one, but to be honest with you, these shots are not easy to judge. As you rightly said, quite easy to go in off, or maybe worse, to catch the jaws and leave the white down here for a great chance for his opponent. So he'll definitely be wanting to be on the thin side.
Where's the white?
He's just okay.
That was close.
He's got out, but it's kissed the blue and left another half chance.
Oh, that's a beautiful option. Hold for the black.
It's better than half a chance actually from that angle.
Wayne, it went in and out of the pocket, and look at the frustration. Yeah, we'll talk about the psychological side as well, but yeah, it was disappointment not to pot an easy ball for his standard. 2021 world champion, 147, the ability, but it's on the day. It's the present moment, and I feel the crowd building up is putting pressure on himself.
We saw him lose his way in the middle of the match earlier today against Ali. He started hitting the balls a little bit too hard, Ahsan, delivering the cue too quick. And with that busy cue action with his fingers moving like they do, I'm afraid he is going to occasionally get caught out if he doesn't time the ball well. Michael's again put the white in an area that's given him a chance for 3, maybe 4 reds there, and he can just take his pick.
So there's blue starting to take the lead. Now he wants the brown back on the spot, but is this an option here, Wayne, to open up the pink and the red? Is this a good option?
I think he'll be going up for the blue. He's taking his eye off the pot.
Wow.
I mean, you can count on one hand how many shots like that Michael will miss in a week in practice. Maybe 0. But in the match play, it's a different game, but he'll still be livid with himself missing that.
Because Michael's my training partner in pool, he taught me to blank out the misses and go forward. And I can't remember when I missed. That's how good he is in coaching. But right now, look at the score.
Ahsan's got to look to punish these mistakes.
He will need that red and pink opened. Which way would you do it, Wayne? Are you looking at trying to move it now?
I don't think he's got quite enough angle to move it now, so he's going to have to leave himself an angle. I guess I can't look at the camera. The red, I think the red could pot from a certain position. There's a little gap there between the red and the pink. If he feels the red will pot, he may play out for a brown. If he's got to kiss it, he's probably going to play for the black.
I looked at the brown, Wayne. I didn't want to say too much. I looked at the brown for the middle with top spin and bring the pink out. I looked at that and I'm thinking that's the best shot. And look, he's got the angle.
Yeah, it looks like it. Although again, the fact he's not downplaying it tells me the angle might be slightly too much. But we'll see now. You know, is he playing the pot and then the snooker? Looks like it. So he's not gonna kill the frame off in this visit.
Now, where's he parking the cue ball?
He just wants to control the object ball here. He doesn't want it near a cushion, because putting the red near a cushion makes the target so much bigger. So he'll be wanting to leave it out in the open, and he's played that pretty well, although he's left Michael an escape on this side of the table, albeit the middle bag slightly in the way of a natural angle perhaps. And he'll be able to get some left hand side on this. Hit below the centre. Still got contact. He needs luck here, and I think he's got it.
Wow. And Michael is...
I think he can see it. Yeah, he can.
Wow.
It's deceiving, isn't it, on the TV? But the way he went down was quite clearly he could see it.
And for the viewers around the fans around the world, we are sitting in a cinema screen. We're in the front row, so things look a little bit different to us, and the angles.
So he needs up to the blue, including the blue, to get over the line in this frame. I mean, they make these balls day in, day out, hundreds of times, so that they can almost do it on automatic pilot when they're under pressure.
Yeah, we talk about the pressure. We'll talk about that later on as well, in the middle of the game. But the way it's going, I feel Michael making unforced errors could cost him dearly. So he has to blank them out. He does blank them out, I can assure you. He's taught me how to do that. So there's pink to the corner. Secures the frame. There's a round of applause around. So it's well done. It's such a difficult game to play because these players have been playing the 10 o'clock session and the afternoon session. Now there's a break, so we're going to have a commercial break, and before we go, we say thank you to everybody who's joined us. Join us very shortly after the commercial break.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the beige canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the beige canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
think they're just waiting for us. Okay, ready. Well, welcome back to frame number 6. It's been a tactical battle, some nice breaks, the willpower, the good fortune and the misfortune, and the easy ones missed have played a major part in the 5 frames. Now it is best of 11, so we're here for a while. And it gives me great honour to introduce to you Wayne Griffiths. Welcome, Wayne, and how do you see the match?
Thanks, Paul. Nice to be here with you this afternoon, enjoying the hospitality of Qatar. Yeah, the match is yet to come alight, I think it's fair to say, but I'm sure in this second half going to see both players trying to up their game. It's been steady but unspectacular so far. A few chances missed. Somebody will be now trying to take this game by the scruff of the neck. Push on to the winning line. 6 frames needed to win here this afternoon. He's pushed that red out. He'll be disappointed if he's left this on. As the blue covered it. He's played that well. Making sure he was covering that red on the pocket. As he left him through the gap.
I'm just thinking, Wayne, what would this mean to them to have this title as the World 6 Red Champion?
Great opening red. Yeah, I think, look, these players are both winners. I think if they were playing a friendly match in the practice room, they'd want to win. So they're certainly going to want to win this. I mean, it's a lot of kudos for them, for their countries. So I wouldn't use the word desperate, but both players will be driven to get this victory. There's a big difference between winner and runner-up. I don't mean prize money or anything like that. I mean just in terms of the pride, the kudos of being the overall world champion. Both been world champions before, so it won't be the first time they've been a world champion. But that'll make it nonetheless important to them, I'm sure.
So once again we see the pink and that red playing a part, but oh, it's a gap this time. So that red has moved somewhere along the line. Now, sorry Wayne, now for me, is he trying to take the red into the left corner, coming around and taking the green? Is that a sharp angle to take the green? Come across, Wayne.
The angles are deceiving a little bit on this big screen, but it looks a little bit sharp, the green. I'm guessing he might play the brown, but again, I'm not sure. He may be playing the green.
Oh, that's better. He's taking, yeah.
Brown's a little bit straight, maybe, to get back down to the reds. So green definitely favourable for position, but the pot more difficult. So it might tell us a little bit about how he's feeling here. Yellow, green or brown available. And here again we see him clean the glasses, which I think we've both seen as maybe a sign that not he's under pressure, but he's just gathering himself. Some people clean the cue ball to take that extra few seconds. Maybe we're overthinking it. Maybe he's just got dirty glasses. I'm not sure.
Well, one thing about it, in the pool world, in English 8 ball, which is the world I come from many years ago, we have a minute per shot, And after 30 seconds, we have a warning. And after that minute, it's a foul. And in the 9-ball world where I play as well, sometimes it can only be 30 seconds per shot. And in snooker, I don't know what the time limit is per shot. What do you think, Wayne? What is the time scale?
Well, there's no limit on the time in snooker. It's completely a closed skill sport, so we can take as long as we like, in theory. Bessie wish he could have that back and take a little bit longer on it, because he's in prime position there. But Michael Georgiou won the shootout, his only ranking event in 2018. That's the only competition that in our sport, I think, that uses a shot clock, which I think is 20 seconds. So it's quite tight, but in pool, you're right, 30 seconds, 45 seconds makes the game completely different. You have to think so much more quickly, and it does put you under a lot more pressure. If a player plays too slow in snooker, there's no time limit, but the referee does have the discretion to warn a player for slow play if he thinks it's too slow.
Thank you for that, Wayne. And there's the cue action.
Again, very...
How did he miss that?
Very simple grip. I was about to say not much can go wrong with it. But that pink was very close to the red, whether that might have put him off slightly. I wouldn't have expected him to miss that pink, and again, Michael is going to need to cut out these mistakes. It's only 3-2, he's far from out of the match. But Ahsan will be growing in confidence with every mistake he sees from Michael.
So the key ball, we're talking about key balls in 6 reds. We have a beginning, a middle, and the end in the game. So this is my strategies to see how I would play the game. And the key ball is the red over the balk line. Incidentally, why do they call it a balk line, Wayne?
You asked me a lot of questions today, Paul. I've been able to answer most of them, but balk line, I'm not quite sure. I'm sure I will have read that at some stage in the past, but perhaps somebody can write in and let us know why it is called a balk line. I'm sure could be solved pretty quickly in Google, that question.
On the pool table, we have a... that just went in. We just have a line. We don't, in English, well, we used to, I'm not too sure if they do it now. We used to have a D on the English 8 ball. That's how many years ago I played. I think we just have a line now.
We call it the headline, I think, in pool, is it?
I think you're right.
But the balk line, yeah, it's of no real value in snooker, the balk line, but of course in billiards it plays a part.
Ah.
And billiards is a completely different game, where they're playing in-offs, sort of cannons, in-offs, long jenny, short jenny, and the balk line in billiards plays a big part because it affects what shots you can play. In English billiards, that is.
What a great shot there.
Yeah, he's a bit unlucky not to finish perfectly on a colour. He'll be happy to have knocked that red in and given himself a chance here. And that pink is a bit of a pain for him at the moment. After he pots the brown.
Beautiful shot.
He's got plenty of room. Yeah, he's played that well. A chance to level up the match here.
Michael's no stranger to run-outs. He does it on the pool table. There's the cue action. But doesn't he cue the ball well now? Michael is a professional coach for Qatar Snooker Federation, and he trains very hard with the Qatar team. As we're watching Michael at the table, I can assure you all his apprentices are watching and supporting Michael. Now this blue for the frame, because he's going to hold for the pink. I call it the freeze shot, but he's held it perfect, and he's looking for the line as well. I tend to make sure I got the right line, but he only needs to pot this pink to take frame number 6.
And he's going to need the black also.
Ooh, I didn't see the score there. I apologise. Thank you very much for that, Wayne. I was looking at the wrong scoreboard. But he's done it.
The feeling Michael will be feeling now at 3-all, I think, is that he'll feel he's level in this match, but that he hasn't really started playing the snooker he knows he's capable of. On the flip side, Ahsan will be feeling he knows that Michael hasn't started playing yet, and he's only 3-all. So the two different perceptions are going to have the players sitting in their seats feeling slightly differently, even though the match is at 3-all and all square.
So here's one for you. I know they're racking the balls. The colours of the ball. We're used to the colours of the ball. In pool, we have different colours. And what I mean by that is we have a TV set up, completely changed. And when we have the overhead camera looking down on the table, the 8 ball, I think it's the 3 ball, I can't remember now, but they both look the same colour on a headshot. I think it's the 8 and the 7, I think it is. And look at the yellow, the green, the brown and the blue. Where did the colours come from? Do you know that one? Or is that a difficult question?
Yeah, there've been a few derivatives or derivations on the colours. I know there was a game where they had an orange and a purple.
Wow.
On a snooker table. I can't remember the name of it now. But yeah, the colours, I'm not sure if the colour setup was originally like this when the game was invented late in the 19th century, and certainly the balls would be of a lot higher quality. You mentioned earlier about the ivory balls, which I never played with, but I'd imagine were tough to move around the table. But nowadays the cloth is so fine, the balls are so light and reactive. Let's be honest, it's a much easier game now than it used to be. But because of that, your standards have to be so much higher as well.
Well, in the previous episode we talked about the ivory balls, and I did play on a snooker table with ivory balls, and it was like the cue ball was like hitting an egg. It was going all over the place. And they weren't round, and they were very old as well. But you are right. The difference in the technology of the game has changed, as well as the cues as well. Beautiful. I'm looking in the crowd. There's a gentleman with a father and son there. His son, I apologise for his name. Do you know his name, Wayne? In the back there.
Yes, Rodion Judin, I think.
Yeah, he had a dramatic frame. And I put a highlight reel out. It was very dramatic. Lovely person. Don't know who he lost to in this tournament, but last night he put in an incredible performance.
Yeah, he's from Latvia. He's a very, very good player. Been around the junior circuit and now the senior circuit for some time. We've had some competitions in Latvia, and actually IBSF World Championship was in Latvia in 2013, I think, and the winner that year was a very young Zhu Yulong from China. So yeah, Rodion is the number one player in Latvia, I believe. He's done very well here this week. Didn't quite make it to the final stages, but he's always a good player to watch. Very exciting.
Absolutely, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing his game last night. And that's another great shot. Yeah, he the break he had, I think it was in the 70s. I'm not exactly sure, but it was incredible standard the way he plays. But he did have a emotional time on getting through that round. And what another beautiful red. We are witnessing a great game here. 3 apiece. We talked about keyboards, but I've seen something, Wayne. I don't know if it happened in the earlier stages with these pink and the red, but I see the pink moved. But I'm not 100% sure if the brake did that or somebody crashed into it. But that's the first time we've seen that.
Didn't quite get enough into the white. He's playing for the bottom red of those 3 there. Don't think the top one will pass the other 2, but maybe he can just get through to that bottom red. Yeah, I don't think the top one will pass from that angle. Oh, he's having a look. It must be very tight.
He has to be careful.
Yeah, he'll run the white away into bulk, just in case, I would imagine, if he's not sure it will go. The bottom one, I think he can see to pot as well. But yeah, it did go. But he takes the white back to bulk just for a bit of reassurance. Not just in case he misses it. I feel that when you have that reassurance, it allows you to be a bit more confident on the pot. So rather than going all in, take the white away. It's 3 colours there waiting for you. It's going to need to slow up, but I think it's going to be okay. Did he have a bounce off that cushion?
That tap on the table tells me. Do you know what I like? We do it in the pool world as well. We put our hand up to tell the cue ball to stop. It's like a runaway car with no brakes going into the wall. But I can assure you that this cue ball, for some reason, they put the hand up to slow the cue ball down. It doesn't work, by the way. It's still going to run.
Yeah, it makes you feel better, though. Although you do look rather silly trying to slow the white down with the power of your mind.
It doesn't work for me. Even people have screamed at it. In the pool world, we have that whoa, whoa, whoa moment.
Sometimes the cushions, no fault of the table, sometimes the humidity, the conditions, the cushions can just bounce a little bit quicker than you expect. I'm not sure if that is what happened there, or was a bit of adrenaline that took him too far to the reds, but he'll be disappointed to have let that chance go. But Michael's giving him... Wow. Has helped him a little bit, the white going into the jaws and staying on the cushion, but this red is still very much on. Has he got the confidence to push it in, hope for the pink, or is it again a little bit thinner than it looks? Yeah, it is. He's played that well though. Up for the blue, perfect angle. If it just runs on. Oh, it's just come up a little bit short. Maybe he can just... Oh, the blue's not on its spot. Just realised. I'm looking at the white. But the blue's not on his spot, so he's perfect.
Yes, very good. And we got lots of action for you fans around the world. We got the women's division for the world title starting tonight at 7 o'clock. We got a great game. And of course, my favourite game will be coming very shortly, the billiards. As well, I do the commentary because I'm a world billiards commentator. I'm one of the luckiest commentators in the world. And I thoroughly enjoy having you in the commentary with me. I've done 10 World Championships in pool as well, in the 9-ball. And it's been a great experience. And it's been a great experience to have the knowledge from the pool world to come in and do the snooker. And altogether, Wayne, I've clocked up, coming after this tournament, 43 World Championships in billiards. Take care.
43 in billiards? Oh, you mean across pool, snooker and billiards?
All the billiards and all the snooker.
No, that's impressive.
Thank you very much.
That's almost as many as Pankaj Advani, I think.
Because the events have the... Oh, he's caught the blue. He will be disappointed.
Whatever you do, don't hit the blue. He's hit it now, the red, but too late.
And because we have so many tournaments in one World Championships, and that's how they add up. Sometimes you have 5 or 6 in one month, and like here we have 6, 7, 8 tournaments, so that's how it adds up, and the World Championships adds up to 1 a year. So yeah, and many more on top of that.
The placement of the cue ball quite important here. It's going to need to be in the exact right position. Normally the players will agree, but it's the referee's final decision. Looking at the chalk mark here on the table, because he hit down into the ball.
Oh,
sometimes
wow.
Leaves a chalk mark for the... gives a little bit of a guide to the referee as to where it might go. And it's critical here that the cue ball is placed back exactly where it was before the first attempt. Not easy for the referees. He hit the blue even fuller that time. It was obviously a very tough swerve. The fact he's missed it twice. 19 points the lead here now. Decision for him here. It's unlikely he can clear up from here, given the position of that last red. If he is going to try and clear up off that last red, he really needs the black back on its spot. Because playing that last red, he'll want to drop it in and have the black waiting for him. So the black, in theory, could be okay for him there. He could take the black in the centre. So he'll either be holding for the black here or running away back up to balk. Oh, he's kissed the black. He's got very lucky there. He certainly didn't play it that way. He was running past the black to put the black in the right corner pocket, not the left. Fortune has favoured him. So now he can run this through, down to the bottom cushion, leave himself an angle. Oh, he's 25 in front. is it 32? Oh, 32 in front with the black. So he only needs the red so he can roll it in. Same as he did with the pink earlier in the match. No pace required, which makes the shot so much easier. 33-point lead, 27 on the table. So 2 snookers required for Michael.
I like how you explain that, because there is no way I would have been able to explain the way you said that, because it was like, my maths is very good, but the way you work that out in the pool, we don't work that out, we just pot the balls, thank you very much. But the way you did that in snooker was very impressive. But I don't think Michael's going to come back to the table.
No, 40 points behind, I'd be very surprised.
So how many snookers? So we got, let's see if I can work it out.
Okay.
27 on the table. There we go. 27 on the table. 8 points. So that gives him 35. So it's going to need 4 snookers. Am I right?
I think you're right.
Good.
4-point snookers, so
yeah,
I don't think he's believing that he's got a chance to win this frame, to be honest. And if I was Ahsan, yeah, I'd be feeling that he's got Michael a little bit annoyed. Maybe that's why Michael's playing on, or trying to break Ahsan's rhythm a little bit. I mean, if he wins this frame from this position, Paul, I'll happily take you out for dinner tonight. You can pay, but I'll take you out.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way, because I'm a volunteer commentator, and I love coming in, giving back to the IBSF and the QBSF. I would have completed a staggering 120 hours in the commentary booth this week. Well, over 11 days, but I've enjoyed it every day. It's nice to have somebody with me.
That's an impressive number of hours in the commentary box, much of it on your own, Paul. Yeah, I'm sure the Qatar Federation are very thankful for the work you do.
I don't call it work. I call it for the love of the game. I'm one of the luckiest volunteer commentators in the world, because I do it for the love.
Big relief for me there, as well as Ahsan winning that frame. It means I don't need to take you out for dinner tonight.
Exactly. You had Chinese for dinner today with your Chinese people.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've asked me a lot of questions, so I've saved up some for you now.
Oh my word. Go ahead.
But general knowledge, I know you're an expert on billiard sports, so I'm not going to ask you any on that.
I haven't got a clue.
So Michael is your friend from Cyprus.
Training partner.
Training partner from Cyprus.
From Paul.
Yeah. So Cyprus's flag is quite unique.
It's got a bird in it. Am I right?
Take time to think now before, so don't shout out.
Is it a bird? I'm not too sure. It's white. I can see the flag from here, by the way. I'm cheating.
There are only 2 flags in the world that match this criteria. Cyprus is one of them. Do you know what it is? Do you know what's special about the Cypriot flag?
Over to you. Is it... can you give me another clue?
It's something to do with what's shown on the flag. And it's not a bird.
It's not a bird. It looks like a bird from about 20 meters.
Is it a plane?
Is it a plane? I'm not too sure. Is it a leaf? I can't see.
The frame's starting, so I'm going to put you out of your misery. It's one of only 2 flags in the world that has a map of the country on the flag.
Wow. Well done. Thank you for that.
Useful piece of information for you.
Thank you. I'm going to come up with one for you later on. See if I can catch you.
Ahsan's keeping his nose in front here. I don't think he's been behind in the match yet.
he's missed it. He's missing. Why is he missing? And there's a reason for that. Psychological pressure. Now, we talked about that this afternoon in the morning session, so we can go into this. It happens to us pool players. We tend to miss the easy ones, but that wasn't easy by any means. We're talking about the psychological pressure. Now, the way we do it in the pool game is we just try to maintain that high standard of pool by not missing. And all of a sudden, you start missing. And it's time at the table. It's feeling out there the shots. You know you can pot it, but when you go down to pot it, you miss it. And there's a reason. Consistency. And that consistency does two things. You need to warm the engine up. You just can't go in there and do a sprint. And this is a difficult shot, and it's the same thing here as well.
He's got two reds to choose from. He's deciding which one. He's taking the one to the left of the pink, two to the left.
He's missed it.
He had to play that as a sort of a half stun, which is never an easy shot to play. I think in the end, in hindsight, the way he hits the ball, he may have been better playing the red to the right of the pink there, screwing back off the pink. It's a full hit for him.
And we talked about consistency, Wayne. In pool, one shot can change the whole mindset. And it's the same in snooker. One shot can change, and I've seen that when over the days where I predicted one shot would change the game, and it's down to consistency, the way they play. It's a psychological thing. All of a sudden you miss one red and you feel that you can't pot anymore, and then you pot a red and you feel that you can't miss anymore. And it's in both sports. And I've worked it out, Wayne. It's down to the thousands of hours of dedication and motivation to become a world champion. And that's what Michael's trying to do. To be crowned champion of the world. And there's that pink again with the red. It hasn't been moved. But to be crowned champion of the world, you're going to need the following. All-round game, consistency, motivation, and dedication. That's what world champions need, and that's how you get it. Am I right, Wayne? I'm not too sure. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I think a lot of those credentials are very important for sure. Talent alone is not going to win you world championships. You've got to underpin that with a lot of effort, a lot of work. And not just work hard, you need to work smart as well.
And it's a tournament, not one day. In the pool world, we will play 4 or 5 matches in one day. In snooker, they're playing maybe maximum 2, maybe 3 matches, but you guys play for 4 or 5 hours non-stop. So it's mental strain which takes effect.
Well, the black will take him 35 points in front with 35 points on the table. So he'll be looking to get up somewhere towards that red now. Get behind it, white onto the ball cushion.
What a
He's
shot!
gonna need a kiss on the brown. He's
What a
got it.
shot! Wayne, I'm starting to feel the emotion. I apologise to the worldwide fans. I'm starting to feel the game out there. What a wow!
No, he hasn't been lucky there. He's played to cover the pocket. He knew there was a risk of that red sticking in the jaws. So he's deliberately played to cover the pocket by playing for the brown and the green. So that's not lucky. Now, Not a problem to pot this red, maybe, but he needs a black with it. That's more difficult. He's got to hit it harder than that, surely. He needed to hit the ball cushion first if he wanted to get down, so now 34 points behind. He's going to try and make this long blue, so he'll only need one snooker. Test of viewing, yeah.
Wow, but where's the blue? He's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. There's only one snooker required.
And Michael will be disappointed knowing that the snooker and oh, we can't do it. Is he going in behind the brown? Let's have a look. No, we can't make that snooker because I thought he might take it across.
It's hard to see with the camera angle how far away that green is from the brown. I think he was playing to get on the green and roll the green past the brown and put the white touching ball behind the brown, but I don't think he can't play that shot now, obviously, so he's going to have to find an alternative. Now there you can see it's quite close to the brown.
What was that? Or did he go for the pot?
No, I don't think so. I think you'll see the white coming down behind the black if he moves out the way. Yeah, he's trying to use the blue, pink and black, but I think Michael's got a simple swerve here to go between the blue and pink.
So 25 on the table. You're right with the snooker. Well, what's Michael doing?
Yeah, he can just go through the gap.
What a shot if he can hold it. No, he tried to hold on to the brown.
Half a chance here. The blue, pink and black giving him a big target. Take the white across off the side cushion. It's a little bit thinner than he would have wanted, but he may get it behind the pink.
He's done it.
Nah, he's not going to miss this. I can assure you.
Too close to the green cushion, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's too close. When snooker players play pool, they leave jump shots for the pool players. I did play a snooker player once, and he said that. I said that's a good safety, and then he saw me get my jump cue out.
You thought you were going to pick your teeth with it, and you ended up jumping the cue ball with it.
Yeah, that was quite amusing. I said, "Yeah, I got a jump cue." He said, hey, "You jumped the cue ball?" I said, "Yeah, I jumped the cue ball, and I jumped it." So yeah, it's interesting when you play snooker on the snooker table. You've got to get the cue ball tight and hidden somewhere because you guys have got angle ability. It's incredible. Well done.
Ahsan can't pull away from Michael at the moment. He's getting one frame in front all the way through this match, but hasn't been able to get 2 frames in front at any stage, and Michael has clawed him back again to 4-all. It's a best of 3 now for the 2023 IBSF World Championship for 6 Reds.
We are witnessing an incredible battle, and it's not just this match. We're talking about this morning's match. We're talking about the match before. Every round these players have put in as a tremendous performance to be here. And remember, it's a championships of the world, and they have done so well to get to the final. I got Player of the Year with 17 finals in a row in the pool world, 2022 to 2023, and I know what it's like getting into the final. 17 finals. There you go.
17 finals in a row, that's impressive.
Thank you very much.
Was there anybody else playing?
Absolutely not. Yeah, it was in the year. Yeah, it was 5 finals in a row. Take care. So I know what it's like being in the final. I didn't win many of them, but It just goes to show you've got to be in that tournament to get there, and this is what they want to do: win this final. And look at the players. I saw Krishna just now as well, and he's an incredible potting machine. Krishna from Pakistan. Amazing player. So back to the action. Frame number 9. And look at that red and the pink, it's still there. So it just goes to show if they catch the back one, it's always going to be there, so it's not going to be disturbed. Beautiful. Oh, but he's left it. I was expecting that cube would go on the... Is it? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. Why is it a heated... Why is the snooker table heated? Because the pool tables don't... Some pool tables, maybe, I don't know, but we don't play on heated pool tables. That was a good shot. Why is the snooker table heated?
I think it's to do with the condition of the cloth. The heated table makes the table play faster, makes the cloth more reactive for spins as well. So it's become more or less the norm now in snooker, in academies, in these top level IBSF competitions, that the tables will be heated. So yeah, it's all to do with the speed of the cloth and the reaction of the balls, which the players prefer on the heated tables. If they played on a table without a heater now, it would play a lot, not a lot, but noticeably heavier, slower. Balls wouldn't react so, certainly not in the same way.
When you mean by heavier, is that the speed of the balls on the cloth?
Yeah, it won't run quite as fast, and also when they're spinning the ball, top spin, back spin, side spin, just in general the cloth won't be quite so reactive if it's a table without a heater. There's different styles. Some have tube heaters underneath the table. Other tables have like a blanket which covers the whole area of the slate, underneath the slate, and heats it all.
So you're telling me my electric blanket has been used to heat up my pool table?
Yeah, I'm not sure how big your bed is, but... Meanwhile, Michael's going about his business here.
I don't know who's at the table. Unbelievable performance. He's just come out and completely I talk about zones in the pool world. I believe Michael is in the potting zone. Incredible.
This is really what I'd expected to see more of in the match from Michael so far. I did expect him to score more single visits. It hasn't happened for him, but he's found one here. You might argue at the best possible time, apart from if he could do it in the next frame as well to get over the line and become world champion. He sent a message to Ahsan here. Ahsan would need to respond now.
In any sport, when you see that finishing line, it does two things. It makes you play better, or you watch your opponent get there. In this case, Michael Georgiou, you have put in the performance, the greatest I've ever seen you play. Well done. That will go down as one of the most amazing breaks I've seen on table one. going to have an interval break. Join us very shortly. You won't miss any of the action.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made.
Well, welcome back to frame number 10. It's been an emotional match for both players, the way they both play. Human error has played a part, and it's fair to say the greatest performance was the previous frame from Michael Georgiou. And this red to the corner is a tester, but it gives me great honour and great pleasure to welcome, where's the white? Wayne Griffiths. Wayne, how do you see the match so far?
Well, Michael's in front for the first time in the match at 5-4. He's been behind all the way through, but he's hung on, and as you said, a great break in the last frame, 71 total clearance. Ahsan has made a great first red there, and to be honest, quite unlucky to go in off in the centre pocket. And Michael's punished him with a good safety. This is what you got to do when your opponent has a mistake or a stroke of bad luck. You really got to squeeze him or her. That's exactly what Michael's done here now. Balls are open, just that one red underneath the pink. As usual, tied up. But he knows any shot now could be the last one that he plays in this World 6 Red Championships, Ahsan.
Wow. Now there are more events in this incredible journey until the 24th. We got the World Doubles 6 Red. Oh, he's missed it again. And tonight's episode is the women's division for the World Championships. And then we go to the World Masters, and then we go for the big one, the World Billiards, my favourite event. But wait a minute, Wayne, what's going on? Has he just had a warning?
No, he's had 3 consecutive misses there now.
3.
So if he misses this one, he'll get a warning.
Right.
To say that one more. If he misses 5 times consecutively, then Michael gets to pick up the cue ball and put it anywhere he likes. So he's not going to miss this 5 times in a row.
But look at the points.
Yeah, he's given 16 points away, and to be fair, ironically, Ahsan is the only person who's potted a ball in this frame so far, but he's 16 points to 0 behind. He potted the first red and went in off, and then made 3 consecutive snookers, so 16 points behind, and Michael hasn't potted a ball.
So 1 point has got to go on the scoreboard.
No, he went in off that first red.
Oh.
So he won't get the point.
Oh, I never knew that. Thank you for that, Wayne.
And Michael's put him up here, but the blue is out of commission. The black hardly in commission. The pink out of commission. So he's going to be back up for a ball colour here. Try kiss the pink out.
Clever shot. Round of applause.
High risk shot, that one, given that the balls were open. He would have been quite fortunate, I think, to finish on the pink. Easier to say in high and sight, but I think if he was looking to run the frame there, he had to take a ball colour off that first red. And he's made 7 now. He's in no position to run the frame.
I like your terminology. In the pool world, we call run the table, and we're bringing it to the 6 red to run the table here. But you are right, and your knowledge is incredible. I've learned so much being hours with you this morning and the other day. There's so much to learn in any sport. And the knowledge will stay with me for the rest of my journey in the billiards commentating world. And I will take that and I'll learn from it.
Great opening red from Michael. And he's coming back up to the ball colours, and I know it's an early call, but this is a chance now for Michael to get over the line. Already 12 points in front. These 3 reds are more than enough to take him over the line.
So this would mean so much to Michael to be crowned champion of the world. He is literally 2 reds away, because every red is a minus 8 points. Unbelievable! Unbelievable! He's missed it, Wayne. Wayne, he's missed it to be crowned champion of the world.
You can only put that down to maybe letting his mind creep ahead. He knew he was 3 pots away from winning there. I would have expected him to make it, though, I'll be honest. Ahsan has a lot of work to do here, but this will be happy work for him. He was ready to shake hands 30 seconds ago.
I do apologise if I'm speechless. I really do. I have to stay biased. And I always have done, all the way, in all of the years I've done commentary. Wow, that pink was massive. Oh dear, that red, he needed that red to stay in the tournament. It's unbelievable, as we are witnessing. Sorry, Wayne, if I get excited, but this red is so important to Michael, because it's minus 8 points. I was asked to come up with something new in snooker, and he's done it. He's done it. And I came up with a point system. Every red is minus 8 points to your opponent, and a possible 8 points for you.
He just needs those 3 open colours.
This is it.
After the pink, he just needs the yellow, green and brown, which would put him 22 points in front with only 18 left on the table, so he won't need that difficult blue.
He's done it. He's so close. He is so close. This green to be crowned champion of the world. Will we see Michael Georgiou from Cyprus pick up this title? Wayne, we are so close to seeing history made for Cyprus.
Oh, he's hit
What was that?
He's hit that too well.
What was that? Unbelievable.
I think we can ask him after the match whether he played for the brown in the yellow pocket or the green pocket there. I'm sure he's hit that so well that he's ended up playing it in the wrong pocket. I might be wrong. He won't care which pocket it goes into, as long as it goes in.
He's done it. He's champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just witnessing history for Cyprus. I have to do the interview. It's going to be emotional, but congratulations, Wayne. Yes, I think Wayne's made way for me. Thank you for being with me. It's been an honour. Your champion, Michael Georgiou. Three snookers. Well, stay with us. But where's the white? Where's the pink? Where's the pink? It's close. Well, this will give me a great opportunity to say thank you so much, Wayne Griffiths, Hong Kong China coach, for
Thank
being
you,
with
Paul.
me.
Appreciate it. I've learned a lot. It's been enjoyable.
Has it been
this
an
match is
emotional?
about to close out now. Not as emotional as you. I get emotional when I watch the Hong Kong players, but so I understand what you're going through. Oh, he's got the black out here, which is a great shot.
This
Tap of the table from Michael. He knows that with the black where it was, 3 snookers is impossible. It's a huge ask, but it's more feasible now, I guess. Just delaying the inevitable here, I think. 27 points the difference. 3 snookers. If he was to win from here, well, don't think Michael could stand up in the last frame.
It would be amazing. But Wayne, thank you so much for everything. I do love doing the commentary, and I hope you come back one day. But right now, this I don't know who's going to get a safety shot, Wayne. I don't see it. So difficult. Where's the pink? Where's the pink? Where's the pink? Unbelievable! Goodbye, everybody.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF World Snooker Championships of 2023. Host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the fans in attendance and to the fans around the world. It's time to introduce the champion of the world in six reds. It gives me great honour to introduce from Cyprus, Michael Georgiou. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you very much, Pepsi.
What an amazing opportunity of a lifetime to be crowned champion of the world. How did you do it?
Yeah, no, it was, to be honest, it was like I just enjoyed my snooker lately, the last few months, working with the boys here in Qatar. It's been a great 3 weeks of events put on, so like huge thanks to IBSF and QBSF for the setup. They've transformed the hotel and everything, so yeah, I've just been enjoying myself, and he's a great young player, Ahsan, and you know, he's got a bright future ahead of him. So yeah, no, just enjoying the moment.
And what does this title to be crowned champion of the world mean?
Yeah, no, it's got a bit of a special feeling. I first won an IBSF event when I was at the tender age of 19. So to do it again, it's bringing back some good memories, and yeah, no, it's lovely, very nice.
Well, it's time to say, ladies and gentlemen, to the fans in attendance and to the fans around the world, to be crowned champion of the world is the journey to get there. Is there anything you like to say to all your family and friends around the world?
Yeah, I'm missing my family and friends back home in the UK. If they're watching, massive hello to them. Qatar, they've welcomed me in with wide open arms, so I'm really enjoying my time here in Doha, meeting some great people, and it's like a second family out here. And you, Pepsi, of course.
Of course, trading partners in pool. It's time to say goodbye. On the behalf of the IBSF, Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation, your champion of 2023 Six Red, Michael Georgiou.
Thank you.
Great.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2020.
First of all, I would like to thank all the spectators who came here in good number to support the players, all the sponsors, all the referees. Without their support, we cannot do this championship. And we start with the ceremony without wasting any time. I would like to call upon Mr. Jim Lacey, Vice President of the IBSF, to come forward. Also, I would invite Mr. Mohammad Ramzani, President Qatar Billiards Snooker Federation, to come forward. And Mr. Mubarak Al-Khayarin, President, International Billiards Snooker Federation. We start with the semi-finalist. The semi-finalist of this World Sixth Red Snooker Championship from Qatar, Ali Al-Ubadli.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every Every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted